AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Ought to be a good one here between the Syracuse Cheifs and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our coverage of AAA baseball on the show. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors here in this one, as their order will read like this. And there you see the starting pitcher. That's numbers on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Pedro Alaniz will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Syracuse, shortstop, Pedro Alaniz.
Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
And after losing the opener of this series on Thursday, they've come back and won 2 straight. So they'll be looking to end the series on a high note here and take 3 out of 4.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And after a very chilly early morning, the temperatures thawed out a bit to 48 degrees here at game time. Hitters count 2-0. 3-0 now.
That's probably how this afternoon's going to play out. I mean, this is a home plate umpire that likes to keep a tight strike zone.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball, anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
The 3-1 coming. Swing hard liner to left center. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a leadoff double.
Boy, that's an ideal start to the afternoon right here. If nothing else, you want to let this pitcher know that you mean business. And I think this is going to get his attention right away as he kicks things off with 2 bases.
Into the box, Matt Vaughn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
A runner at second, nobody out. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. And this is in the air to straightaway right. We'll see if it's enough to get that runner to third. Judd has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Batting third baseman, Mike Holloway.
Mike Holloway will get his first opportunity now with that leadoff man still at second here with 1 gone now. First offering on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good, strong throw.
Clint Robinson will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. Now the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Pause, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
The 1-2. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Mason Williams will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For Scranton Wilkes-Barre, center fielder, Mason Williams.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. EK, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Now here's the pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, the crowd will get on him here, but leading off the bottom of the first, I don't think there's any intention behind that. You don't want to put your guys in a first-inning hole just to prove a point.
Stepping in now, Refsnyder gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
And I think this shows you right away how they're going to plan to play this one. It's just the bottom of the first inning, but they know that runs are going to be hard to come by. So they're playing for that one run already, and they get the man to second base with just 1 out.
Heathcott will stand in for the first time here. First pitch coming. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Comes set. Now the pitch. In the air to center. Decker is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Aaron Judd through with 2 away and a runner at third. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
The next pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Here comes a 2-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. Now another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Dan Ugla leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The designated hitter, Dan Ugla.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done.
Boy, this one deserves another look at show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence, and I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Into the box now, Danny Espinoza, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Here's the pitch. Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit.
Come on, go nice.
Some guys, you almost do them a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Smart to keep an eye on him. Standing in now, James Barnes, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. From the belt, the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
68 miles an hour. I mean, that's barely the speed limit. You don't see pitches that slow too often.
He's ready now, the pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Another 0-2 home. Ran it in on him there as this ball's on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Ben Gamel will start things off in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Chris Parmalee will get his first cuts here. Now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Now the 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here comes the 2-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here now the 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering.
There we go.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Holloway is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop-out.
Gary Sanchez will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second.
Come on, Gary.
The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Now here it comes. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Ross is there, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Grady Fournier is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Right fielder, Grady Fournier.
Here's the first offering. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here's a 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Matt Dendecker digs in at the plate.
He's leaning towards second.
Now here's the first pitch. And now he squares around and drops down a good one. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Well, you have to imagine that this one figures to be tight throughout the entire game. So that's a good job of getting the bunt down right there and getting that go-ahead run up to second base with just 1 out.
Pedro, the ball game.
Throwing now.
First pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Third inning, no score to this point. The 1-1. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on the RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit.
Into the box, Matt Vaughn, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. From the stretch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And now's where he can't get discouraged out there. He's still pitching well, only down 2-0. Still plenty of time left to turn it around.
Mike Holloway will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. .1-0 on the way. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
That slider is just devastating against left-handed hitters. I mean, he wasn't even close to that one.
Let's go!
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit.
Yeah, that wasn't really the sharp slider there. You can see the movement. More of a sweeping slider. Much easier pitch to hit when it's hanging like that.
In now, Clint Robinson. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Two out with the man at first. 1-0 pitch now. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here he comes on 2-1. And this is line hard to deep left. Heathcott is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Chiefs lead it 2-0. Donovan Solano makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Decker is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
I thought for a second that this and the run call, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Jonathan Diaz will be the batter. And here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Ready now on 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Mason Williams will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Two out, nobody on. Here it comes. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be...
Sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. Dan Ugla will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Designated hitter, Dan Ugla.
Most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Base hit his first time around. First pitch on the way.